The decision to criminalize drugs in Washington's largest city comes down to tonight's Seattle City Council vote. The council's decision will determine a lot going forward. Now, if the city attorney should prosecute those who openly use and possess illegal drugs, that is a question. Thank you for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Hannah Kim.
And I'm David Rose. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson is at City Hall now with more on the intense discussion that is going on. Frankie?
Very passionate public comment from nearly 80 people who opened up today's city council meeting. We hear from both sides, those who are for and against the idea of allowing the city attorney to prosecute public drug possession and drug use, making their presence known and their voices heard.
This is not a deterrent for drug use. This is not the right thing to do.
Community members fill Seattle City Council chambers, most of them calling on the rejection of an ordinance to address controlled substances in Seattle.
Prosecution is ineffective at reducing drug use and causes severe harm to our community, in particular to people of color within our community.
We know that voting yes on this would impact Black and brown people more, most of all.
City Attorney Ann Davison proposed the legislation to council. It would update city code to classify public drug possession and drug use as a gross misdemeanor, allowing the city attorney's office to prosecute charges. This would align with the state's new law declared during a special legislative session in May.
It's the only thing that we're obligated to do. Conform to state law. That is what has been passed, and we need to intervene with people so we can save them.
For several weeks, Councilmember Sarah Nelson has supported adopting the proposal in Seattle.
People are dying every day. Let's not lose sight of that. Let's not lose sight of that fact.
Though council agrees addressing the fentanyl and opioid crisis is priority, not everyone believes the legislation is the answer. Councilmember Tammy Morales says the proposal targets unhoused people who have substance use disorders with incarceration and fines instead of treatment.
Recovery does not mean incarceration. It means equitable treatment and access to care.
Public Health Seattle and King County says Central and Downtown Seattle are seeing the highest rates of fentanyl-related overdoses in the county. The Downtown Seattle Association says the crisis is worsening every day, saying at a critical time for the recovery of downtown, the use of downtown drugs in our public spaces is a significant contributing factor to residents, employees, families, and visitors feeling unsafe exploring our city and returning to the office. Stick with Fox 13 News on air and online as we continue following this meeting, bringing you the latest results of the vote and what this could mean for Seattle. Reporting at City Hall, Frankie Thompson.